So we're just about ready to kick off with Bedtime Welsh and the other languages. I thought it might be helpful for those of you who are kind of jumping in at the deep end here, who are maybe new to teaching, if I gave you a few hints about exactly how this works and what you need to be doing and what you need to be avoiding. I'll keep it quite simple, quite short. The main thing is that this is about prompt and response. So you say something in English to your kids, you give them time then for them to say it in Welsh. What you don't want to be doing is giving them the Welsh and then letting them just echo the Welsh. So you don't go, I want, dwi isha, now say dwi isha, because that's too easy. It won't create a memory for them. So what you're saying is, I want, and then giving them a little bit of time. Only a little bit. You don't need to wait forever. If they're stuck, kind of prompt it to them. You know, you can make the shapes of the next word that's coming with your mouth. They'll pick up on that. So for dwi isha, you might be going dwi, and give them that kind of clue. And then if they still haven't got it after a few seconds, you just say, oh, well, it's dwi isha, and then they can repeat it. So you're not going straight to the Welsh. You're giving them time to try to produce, but don't let that time last forever. If it's there, it'll come out. If it's not, if they're stuck, and after a couple of prompts they're still not getting it, then you just give them the model in Welsh. Or if you're actually just using the videos, hit the pause button, give them the time they need, and then take it off pause and listen to what's in the video. So the other important thing is that whenever they get something right and then you're repeating it in Welsh, you're also praising them. You're saying, well done, that's good, excellent. Okay, that needs to be a continual flow of praise happening there. The other thing is, don't overdo it. You do not need your kids to be doing a huge amount with this. This is just it's a little bit. Over time, it will become more. They'll get more ability. They'll become more productive. But if you push them to the point where they're starting to hate it, then it'll all go horribly wrong. And that's probably a general tip for any kind of learning. Don't force the kids. Don't remember your own school days and force them to sit there until they've absolutely nailed it. In fact, probably the best way to think about that is if you commit to doing one prompt every night, just one single prompt, and if they're not in the mood to carry on with it, you leave it there. But just that one prompt at bedtime every night will eventually turn it into a habit, and they'll expect it, and then it will get easier. But do not push them. If they're not in the mood for it, roll with that. It's okay. They can always come back. You can go back a day. You can pick up stuff from YouTube that we've posted there, or you can just skip it and let them carry on with the new stuff. They'll probably be fine. The worst possible outcome is if you make them start to dread it. So don't do that. With younger children, we know that sort of 7 or 8-ish is about when this starts to become a kind of easier game, more like what they're doing in their first language. With younger children, you'll probably want to skip the longer sentences. You never know, you might try and see how they do with it, but keep it comparatively short for the younger kids, and be even more sensitive there to when they start to get distracted and bored. So nice and short, nice and simple, and it will build up over time. So one other point then, don't feel that you need to go and do any revision for this. Don't think, okay, we've got that stuff coming up, so we need to do some extra work during the day to be ready for it. No, all the revision is in the work we do, so leave that up to us. Don't feel you have to do anything extra. And then once your kids, one last point, once your kids have got to the stage where you know they've got quite a bit in there, you could start a daily habit, and it might be just part of the bedtime thing, of just saying, can you say anything to me in Welsh or in whatever language they're doing? And whatever they say, even if it's literally just a single word, you say, oh, excellent, well done you. Simple as that, nothing more, just that one opportunity each day for them to make it up without a prompt. And then that over time will become a valuable thing. And you'll find they get their sort of favourite phrases that they'll just trot out. Go with that, give them praise every single time. If you've got any questions at all about how it's working, or if you feel it's not working particularly well for you, then come and ask in the Slack and we'll help figure it out. Okay, good luck with it.